I'm Marlene Hutchinson, and welcome to Tips for Guitar Playing Success. As many of you know, I've been sharing my guitar playing tips every Thursday for more than 10 years. It's been my way to hopefully help you stay motivated, be inspired, and continue expanding your guitar playing journey. If you're interested in more learning resources, go to my website, marlenesmusic.com. And for anyone who's listening and feeling like you're missing out on all the guitar playing fun, you can easily get started with my super simple Learn to Play Guitar in a Day course. Now, on to today's tip. This podcast is brought to you in part by Gator. Whether you just need a bag to gig with on the weekends, or a frequent flyer needing a flight-friendly TSA Series case, or a dedicated road warrior bringing your instruments on tour, Gator has a solution for you. For the stuff you love, guard it with Gator. Today's tip is acoustic guitars versus electric guitars, differences and similarities. Ever wonder about the difference between acoustic and electric guitars? It's basically electricity. That's because acoustic guitars do not need electricity to produce sound. On the other hand, electric guitars do. And there's more to explore about these two members of the guitar family. In this episode, I'll explain both the similarities and differences between acoustic and electric guitars. As always, a big shout out this week and thank you to those listening in the Dominican Republic, Latvia, Portugal, Guam, and Japan. And don't forget to leave a positive review and I'll give you a shout out in an upcoming episode. I've talked about this topic previously in the October 7th, 2021 episode, so I'll keep this one simple and straightforward, but don't fret, haha. If you want to go in depth a little bit more, check out that October episode. The link is in the show notes. So first I'll talk about the similarities and then the differences. As far as the similarities, both acoustic guitars and electric guitars are made of wood. Both are built with a head, neck, and body construction. Both have 6 strings attached in 2 places, on the headstock and the guitar body. Both have tuning pegs to tighten or loosen the strings for tuning purposes. You can play the same notes, chords, tabs, strumming, and picking on both guitars. As far as the differences, the most obvious is the sound. Acoustic guitars have a more natural, organic sound. The sound volume on acoustic guitars varies depending on the body's shape and size, the wood species used in construction, and the string composition. An acoustic guitar feels lighter weight because it has a hollow body. The body shape is thicker and bigger to produce a stronger resonating sound through its hollow body. Holding an acoustic guitar is a different feeling than a thinner electric guitar. Acoustic guitar strings are usually a combination of bronze and brass wound over steel wires. Electric guitars, on the other hand, have a dull, lifeless sound without plugging into electricity. When an electric guitar is plugged into an amplifier, it's a completely different sounding instrument. An electric guitar has a heavier feel than an acoustic guitar because the body is solid wood. It's only a few inches thick, so when holding an electric guitar, it feels less bulky than an acoustic guitar. Electric guitar strings are often made with nickel or steel material and are typically thicker to withstand the heavy strumming and often heavier attack on the strings. Both types of guitars are fun to play, and the instrument you choose to play really comes down to personal preferences. But here's a fun fact. Most accomplished electric guitarists are quite good at playing on an acoustic guitar, too. That's because it's generally easier to write songs with an acoustic guitar, especially while on a tour bus. Because, hey, the only real power source needed is your fingers. I hope this episode's tip has helped you to continue expanding your guitar playing skills and knowledge. If you'd like to learn more, please check out the many learning resources available at marlenesmusic.com. Thank you for joining today's podcast, and as I like to say, play on.